Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have three teams for you for the Eldrazhor faction event. I have a high-level team, a mid-level team, and a low-level team. And in this video, I'm going to show each team on level 500 doing it deathless. So this is the last battle in level 500 with the team, deathless, no deaths at all, just to show you that hey, you could use a high-level team, you can use a mid-level team, you can use a low-level team, and you can go all the way to the highest level and not die at all. So they all work. You just have to be careful, play good, and you'll be fine. So let's check out this first team. This one probably took the longest out of all of them, but it's the super safe, undefeated Flaming Oni team. And me doing it like this on level 500 where they have the most stats and it's the hardest, and doing it deathless is going to make it look really slow, but you're not going to need to do all of this. This is just to show you that if you wanted to, you could do this, and that from level 0 to level 90 to get all rewards, these teams will definitely work 100,000,000% because they can do level 500 deathless. So that's the whole point of the video, and if you want to go do deathless, choose one of these teams because they can obviously do it. I'm showing it in this video. Anyway, we got Fundingus, Fundingus, King Gobtruffle, Gobsticker, and Flaming Oni. This is a team that I made up back when Flaming Oni came out. I call it the Undefeated Flaming Oni team because it is undefeated in autoplay, and it wins like 99% of the time and everything else, probably except for PvP. So the idea here is I got a ton of extra turns. Everything on my team has an extra turn except for the Gobsticker. I got a bunch of, well, I did have a bunch of summons, but I changed it up for this video because I wanted to make sure it would go deathless, so I used Elementalist class this time, so I did switch it up a little bit. But we have a lot of summons with the Flaming Oni and the Gobsticker. Previously, I would have also had some Thief summons on there with Thief class, so you could do that as well. And I think Fundingus even has some summons on it, so that's the idea of the team, is like a ton of extra turns and a ton of summons. And I would like loaded it up with summons even more on the original team with the Thief class. But I'm going to go Elementalist here so I can, I'm getting all these extra turns with the King Gobtruffle. I might as well tangle them all up, freeze them, and all that good stuff with the Elementalist class. So what you're going to want to do here is get up your Fundingus, cast it. That should get up your either Gobtruffle or Flaming Oni, whatever one. Then your Gobtruffle is always your priority whenever it's up. If it's not up, then your Flaming Oni is your priority because it blows up a bunch of green, which should get back up your King Gobtruffle or your Fundingus. If you have both Fundingus and Flaming Oni, cast Flaming Oni so you can get the Gobtruffle back up. But yeah, anytime you have Gobtruffle up, cast it. If you don't, it's Flaming Oni. If it's not that, then it's Fundingus. You almost never cast Gobsticker unless you get in a bunch of trouble. And it's a good loopy team too. It's almost an infinite loop because of all the extra turns on it. But the beginning of the battle, you kind of have to work up to that infinite loop. And sometimes it does stall out here and there, but it's a pseudo-infinite loop that it's really close. I would call it one, really. Anyway, it went deathless, as you saw right there. On level 500, it won. It just takes forever because it's only the Gobtruffle doing all the damage by himself. So you may want to choose something else, but if you want to make sure you get it done, and you just want to get deathless done, and you don't care how long it takes, there you go. And it will do better earlier and go faster earlier if you're just doing all rewards to level 90 or whatever. So definitely a team you can use. And here is the second one. This is the mid-level team, so this uses no mythics. It is the Yao Gui Queen Titania. Decided to show that today. We've got Flaming Oni, Yao Gui, Queen Titania, and Child of Summer. So Child of Summer starts empowered. We got a Sun Spear class, by the way. Double, I think Maze, maybe not. No, not Maze Banner. I think it's definitely a double red. I show the team code at the end here. We'll see it there, but it's Sun Spear class. All right, so you start with the Child of Summer. You turn brown to red. You want to make sure you have that conversion with an extra turn on it. If you get lucky and you have that Child of Summer conversion, you'll get a ton of red. You'll get up your Yao Gui. It will probably have alignment. You got to look for the Yao Gui alignment too. Yao Gui turns purple to red, and the more it does, the harder it hits the first two enemies. So you cast your Child of Summer, you make a ton of red. It hopefully lines up your Yao Gui with alignment with purple. You will make sure you have alignment with Yao Gui. You cast it, Boom, you do a ton of damage. You get a ton more red. Then you have the Queen Titania there, who gets an extra turn if you have 13 or more red on the board. So then you cast her, she gets an extra turn, and most of the time you'll have like another Yao Gui or a Flamifer at that point, and then with all that red on the board still, at least 13, right? Because you cast the Queen Titania, you got an extra turn. You can either cast Flamifer, and that'll put it like 10 more red on the board, and you'll get another extra turn, which will probably get up your Yao Gui, and then hopefully you have alignment with purple again. You cast that again, rinse and repeat. It's a ton of damage. It's some extra turns. It's really nice. It's a good team. It's one of the best teams in the game that has no mythic on it. I wouldn't call it the best, but it is one of the best, probably top 10 teams with no mythic on it. By the way, I made a video on that exact topic. If you haven't seen it, I did like the top 5 no mythic teams in the game or something like that. So I have videos on everything, you guys. I have like 1,500 freaking Gems of War videos. So if you can think of a topic, I've probably already done it. But this one was like probably slightly faster. This is a weird video. Like the high level team was the slowest. Then the mid level team was like in the middle, of course. And then the low level team was the fastest. I almost did 3 in a row deathless on level 500, but I was 3 for 4. It took me 4 tries to do this. The high level team did it on its first try. The mid level team did it on its first try. The low level team did it on its first try, but there was another low level team I tried before the one we ended up with here that did not get it done on its first try, deathless at least. Anyway, that was level 500 with Yao Gui Queen Titania. It works as long as you just look for those if you just got to play well. I think people like playing arena will help you get better at the overall game. You can't just copy paste teams all the time and click bang you win. Play explore and just 2 casts and you win all the time. Like, you got to learn how to do conversions and have the right storms and get every kind of extra turn and take skulls when you need to, take a rock solid when you need to. Like, you really got to learn the mechanics and that kind of stuff, because I have people in my comments all the time saying, well, I can't get this done. I'm saying, well, this is the team. They're like, well, I still can't get it done. I'm like, well, this is the team. Like, it gets it done if you do it right. Like, doesn't even matter what your stats are. Anyway, here is the low-level team. So nothing on this team is above, like, epic rarity. So no legendaries and no mythics. I did try it with a triple cunning stone slicer, and it did get it done. It just wasn't deathless, so I didn't want to show that. It just got unlucky with an instant kill, so I was like, screw it. Man, now I gotta do Rowan. So Shield of Reskaya, Rowan, Clockwork Sphinx, and Leprechaun. You should have this. Like, everybody should have this team. If you don't have the Shield of Reskaya, you could do Golden Cog, but it's not quite as good at this point in the game. But yeah, what you do here is you got your Leprechaun. It's empowered. You cast it. It should get up something, probably your Shield of Reskaya. You cast that on your Rowan. Then you cast the Clockwork Sphinx on Brown. It gets up the shield again. You cast the shield again on your Rowan. Your Rowan has 1,000 armor. It boosts off of armor. You cast it. They almost die, and then you just have to take green or red again, or green or blue again, and then you kill them. So Rowan can do it. Just boost up her armor. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel comment below. Did it. Check it out. Team code. Peace.